Hi, my name is Mary Molina. Today we're going to be performing the hand washing video and applying sterilized gloves on. So first we want to make sure that we don't have any nail polish, that we don't have any watches, any jewelry, and that we're not wearing a long sleeve below the elbows. We're going to go ahead and get started. First we have our hand soap. Our materials are hand soap. We have paper towels and we have a trash can right here. Also, we have the sterilized gloves. So we're gonna get started first. So with our fingertips facing down and our hands facing down, we're gonna go ahead and wash our hands. We're gonna turn on the faucet. We're gonna allow this to warm up for a little bit. Then we're gonna go ahead and wet our hands. Again, we're gonna make sure that our fingertips are facing down. We're gonna grab 3 to 5 milliliters of soap. We're gonna go ahead and interlace our fingers. We're gonna wash our hands. We're gonna wash for 20 seconds. We're gonna wash our wrist. Again, make sure that our forearms are not going higher than our elbows. Now we're gonna go ahead and rinse off. We're gonna make sure, again, that our hands and our fingertips are facing down. We're gonna rinse off from our wrist down. And now we're gonna go ahead and dry off. We're gonna make sure we don't touch the sink. We're gonna go ahead and dry off. With a single-use paper towel. We're gonna grab another paper towel. This paper towel we're gonna use to turn off the sink. We're gonna make sure we don't touch it with our bare hands. Now we're gonna dispose this paper towel. And now we're ready to put on our sterilized gloves on. So this is a clean, dry, and flat surface. We're gonna get started. First, we wanna make sure we open it from the opened side of the package, like this. We want to make sure we don't touch the inside, which is the sterilized gloves. So now we're just gonna drop it. Okay, we want to make sure we're not touching the area either. We're gonna go ahead and dispose of this. Now we're gonna go ahead and open up our sterilized gloves. We want to make sure that we don't touch the gloved area. So there's an inch border here. We're going to go ahead and open this up. And with our non-dominant hand, we're going to go ahead and grab the glove, the inner surface of the glove, with our 2 index fingers and our thumb. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put our dominant hand in first, and we're gonna make sure that it does not go up to the wrist, so we don't want to touch anything else. So we want to make sure it doesn't go up to the wrist. Now with our dominant hand, we're going to go ahead and grab with our 2 index fingers the cusp of the glove. And now we're going to go ahead and glove our left hand. We want to make sure we don't touch our bare hand with our gloved hand with the sterilized glove. Okay. Now, okay. We're gonna now dispose of our packaging. We don't want to touch it from the edges. If we touch it from the edges, that's already contaminated. So we want to touch it from the sterilized part from the inside. We're going to go ahead and dispose of this now. Okay, so now our hands are gloved, the sterilized gloves. And the way we're going to go ahead and remove it is by pinching from the middle of your non-dominant hand. We're going to remove it. We're just going to slide it off. And then we're going to go ahead and stick our fingers and slide it off from the inside of the cusp of the gloved hand. We're going to make sure that we roll both of the gloves in. And now we're going to go ahead and dispose of them. And we're going to go ahead and perform hand hygiene and for safety.